a lot of condiments, but yeah, a lot of condiments. Also, our like, fridge door broke. So random. Not so random cabbage, actually. I don't even think they have cabbage at Costco, but I'm gonna make a cabbage slaw this week, and so that's what that's for. But yeah, in dire need of a Costco haul. We have no Greek yogurt. That's like a random Walmart yogurt. We have no fruit, no veggies. Yeah, it's not a good situation. We're like very low on eggs. We've got protein balls. Got those. So definitely have a lot of shopping to do. I did want to show you sort of a preview, if you will, to the monthly meal plan that I am launching. And in the meal plan, I have actual meals and 4 weeks of these filled out, but this I do provide like a blank version just in case you don't want the meals that are, subject to that week. You can like switch them around. But there's space to write the breakfast snack, lunch snack, dinner snack. I obviously love snacks, but typically I have like a protein shake. And then for your like daily macros, and then the macros for each, and you just add them all up. I thought that this was helpful. It's sort of how I plan my meals just to make sure that I'm hitting like my protein mainly. But if you're someone who doesn't track macros, like feel free to just not use that portion and just fill out what you're gonna have for breakfast, snacks, lunch, dinner, that sort of thing. And then my handy dandy Costco items. These are things that we buy at Costco. We actually shop at Costco once a week, if you believe it. Family of 4, but we just find that we find the best like food there, best deals. It's mainly organic, and we go through a lot of fruit and some veggies for having 2 small kids. If you know, you know. And then, yeah, I love getting spices and stuff there. We get things like quinoa, rolled oats. So this is just helpful. Typically, my husband goes to Costco, but I'm going to go. He has something to do later today, and so I'm going with both the kids. So I need to know what to get so that I am not running around with 2 semi-toddlers at Costco, because that's no fun. So I'm gonna fill this out and then see what we need, clean out the fridge, but I do know what I'm going to make, so I'm gonna fill that out right now. Okay, we're here. It was pouring on the way here, but thank God it's not anymore, because that would have been interesting. Here with both the kids, Friday night. Wish me luck. We got back from vacation last Sunday at night, and we didn't get to go to Costco until tonight. And yeah, so we have a pretty big haul. I thought it'd be fun if you wanted to comment or think to yourself how much the haul is going to be at this point in the video, and then I'll let you know. I'll show you the receipt afterwards. But actually, I hope I have the receipt. You know what, I might not. I know how much it is in my head though. My kids want like a face when we check out, and they might have crumpled it and threw it away. But I don't know if your Costco does that. Like if people draw a funny face, my kids are disappointed when they don't. So we clearly go there a lot. We normally go weekly actually, but we don't buy this much food. It's just we had nothing. And so my husband usually goes actually weekly, and I don't usually go. He goes solo. It's like a great time of the week to go to Costco because no one's there. And we have like no life with 2 young kids. So Friday nights are spent at Costco for my husband, and then we have food for the week. But my husband had something to do tonight, and we needed food. So I took both the kids. They were actually angels. Someone even commented how well behaved they were, and so that was great. But okay, if you hear my husband, he's singing to the kids in the bath. Okay, let's go through our food. Tomatoes, they look so good. We usually get cherry tomatoes, but I just love these in the summer, just with like olive oil and salt. I might even have one soon, but I thought they looked great. We've got veggie straws for the kids. We do the packaged snacks, probably like half and half, half, fruit, veggies, but then packaged snacks are just great. Also, my kids like, well, my youngest hates the car. And so, yes, we eat or they eat in the car, and that's like an easy snack. They love them. They yelled for grapes when we were there, even though we got a lot of fruit. But, toddlers. We've got these are the best apples. They're so good. I'm so glad that they haven't taken them out, but they're just the perfect tart, but not super tart. I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Avocados, I don't know. I feel like I don't even need to explain. We've always gotten our avocados at Costco. They usually are not ripe, and that's totally fine. They usually ripen within the week. And honestly, we usually have ripe avocados because we do this weekly, but I'm gonna have to wait for these guys because we don't have any right now. Let's see. Blueberries, we always get two. I love to add them to yogurt or oatmeal. We needed eggs. I get this for the kids. I don't know. Last time we got those little packaged cheddar cheeses for them just because of the convenience, but honestly, there's so much plastic and it's unnecessary. I can cut cheese, so not that way. Two bananas, standard. This is not normally what we get, but I do love to have like a really easy dinner, especially because I didn't have anything meal prepped. But on days that we shop, it's just nice Friday night. This is what my husband and I are gonna have for dinner. These are amazing, by the way. If you haven't had them, they're so good. Bread for the kids, mainly. Watermelon. Oh my god, the kids have gone through one watermelon a week, and these are big watermelons. This is my hand. So that's just a summer thing. These are the steaks that we got for Father's Day. My kids love these. These are like a staple in our house, even though they'll also eat Greek yogurt. But this is also very convenient if we're on the go. I do have my own pouches that I'll fill, but you know what? Sometimes you just need convenience. All right, moving on. Usually don't get mango, frozen mango. Um, but I thought it would be yummy to do like a summer smoothie this week. I have vanilla protein powder, and so I don't know. We're gonna experiment with that. These are for the kids, although oh my god, they're so good. Yeah, these are dangerous, but for the kids, diapers for my youngest. These are great for kiddos too, but we're gonna have these with the steaks that we bought for Father's Day. Cucumbers, great for the kids, love these to snack on. I do too. This I normally don't buy, but I did want to have, I like the chomps, but they had these and these were a better price and they're smaller, which I kind of like if you just need a quick snack. They're only 4 grams of protein, but honestly, you have two if you want, and they were just a better price for how many you get. Raos, we always get this. I love it. Sometimes I'll make my own sauce, but again, convenience. These are the tortillas that we get, honestly, for the whole family. The kids will have quesadillas, but I like the macros in them, and I just prefer flour tortillas, so the macros for these are great. We're going to do tacos. Gosh, sorry, I don't know why I'm talking so fast, trying to get through this, but these are for tacos we're going to do next week. We are a Greek yogurt family, and so we always get 2. So that's standard. Hummus, we were getting this pretty often, then we stopped, and I think the kids miss it. I like it too. It's really convenient snack. Cottage cheese, man, everyone eats this. I don't eat it plain. My kids love it, and I will put it in like some recipes. Lemons, summer, we love adding lemon to everything. Graham crackers, I've never bought at Costco, but I was buying them as like a fun treat for the kids. And so I just figured I'm just going to hide those, but use them at my, dismissal. Oh my gosh. I am so happy they had these. They were out for like a month and we stock up when they have them. I honestly, if this were my husband going, he probably would have gotten 4. But you know what? I could only handle what I could handle, and this was pretty good. So if you've never had Waterloo, we're like a sparkling water family. We have one. I at least have one every day for dinner. My husband, I think, has 2 a day. They're just great. No sugar. It's just water, flavored water. Bag salads we don't really usually get. Sometimes, I don't know, we haven't had a lot of salad. Well, I'll usually just make my own salad, but my husband requested these. He loves Caesar salad for Father's Day, so got it. If you've been following me, you this is just standard. Rice cauliflower. This is the best price. Costco, you get 4 big ones, and I put it in everything, even smoothies. Strawberries for everybody. I feel like I don't even need to say anything. Just if your Costco has this, buy it. Or they have it at Trader Joe's or really other, I don't know, Kroger. But it's almond dip. It's actually made out of almonds, so it's vegan, but super, super tasty. And you don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. Peppers, add these to everything too. My kids love snacking on them if I cut them in strips. Okay, I accidentally bought the sugar ones. I guess they've added sugar. It's like a whole blue bag, so I had to return those today. And I got these. I drink these every time I have a high cardio day, but they're just an electrolyte. And I like that these don't have added sugar, but my favorite flavor is white peach. Oh, baby carrots. The kids well, my oldest requested cooked carrots. I'm never gonna say no to that, but I also love cooked carrots. But these are great for the summer, I feel like, for snacking. Thing. I think usually don't buy these, but I thought my kids are like super picky now, and I feel like they've definitely eaten these in the past. Fingers crossed they eat them again. But these are delicious. If they don't, my husband and I will on a cheat day. But yeah, they're good. They have spinach in them, so health, right? I think that's everything. Yeah. I love Costco. My husband and I live and die Costco. We literally only shop here. So the grand total, I think, was $450, but like, we got a lot of stuff. If we went to the grocery store for this, it would have been like $1,000. I feel like there's no way. I get like 2 bags at Kroger and it's $100. So this filled our whole island. There's no way we would be able to afford this type of food and like mainly organic at the grocery store. There's no way. So Costco for life. I've also been going since I was a baby. It's just in my blood. And yeah, hopefully this is helpful. I know it's not my normal video, but this is real life. Like going to Costco with 2 toddlers and in the rain and trying to shop high protein, someone on a budget, but like this was really like 2 weeks worth of food for everybody. Also, we eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at home, all 4 of us. My kids are home all the time. We're home all the time. And we don't really eat out unless my husband and I go on a date night, which is like once a month. So yeah, $450 for like 2 weeks is really not that bad considering we just eat at home, at least in my opinion. But I know everyone's different, and yeah. So hopefully this was helpful, maybe for some ideas. Maybe you have the same stuff at your Costco. But just wanted to kind of give you a real life Friday night, crazy Friday night. But anyway, remember that a little bit of prep means a whole lot more peace. No, a little bit of prep today means a whole lot more peace tomorrow. And I'll see you next week for an actual meal prep video. Bye.